Hi, this is your Houston chiropractor, Dr. Gregory Johnson. We have Carlos in here with us this afternoon. And Carlos is seeking chiropractic care here at Advanced Chiropractic Relief because he's been seeing another chiropractor for over a couple months now and had over 17 treatments at 3 times a week. And that hasn't done anything to help your condition, has it, Carlos? You're still coming in here with lower back pain that radiates out into your buttocks and down into your leg. That's called lumbosacral radiculopathy. He's got the pain works its way on up into his thoracic spine and the lower thoracics, mid thoracics, and upper thoracics. And as you can see by just looking at him, his whole head's way forward in his posture in the Z-axis. His ears dropping about over his clavicle. It's supposed to be back here. That's why his hands are riding out in front of him a little bit. And down here in his pelvis is shifted to the right of center on the x-axis. You have a little less room there than you do over here. So your pelvis is shifted this way, your head's forward and this way. So get what your spine's doing. It's curving through here. You see how he's got increased kyphosis up here and his upper back starting to get that little hump up here? That's from forward head posture over a long period of time. So Carlos is tired of hurting today, so we're going to adjust. I've already done his history and orthopedic neurological evaluation. So I'm just going to adjust him today, and we're going to be hitting the master reset button on Carlos's nervous system today. Okay, Carlos, let's lay you on your tummy here. Pretty simple to see his right leg shorter by 1/2 inch, and then when I bring him up, that tightens up in your low back and pelvis, doesn't it, Carlos? Okay, I'm kind of holding on to that leg this time. He's got bilateral SI joint subluxations with tenderness upon palpation. Really tender all through the entire lumbar spine, and you can see his spine has flattened out in here because of muscle spasm or muscle hypertonicity. It pulls the spine back, straightens out the lumbar curve, does the same thing up here in the cervical region. That's why I adjust strictly P to A on the Z-axis to restore the cervical lordosis and the lumbar lordosis. But first thing I'm going to do, start off on Carlos's SI joints. And we're going to start with this right one since that's the one that was shortest. Some of these will be a little sore at first, Carlos, just because they've been out for a long time. Just now in your left sacroiliac joint. There we go. Now I'm going to get into your lumbar spine, Carlos. These are probably going to be a little sore, but they'll feel better when they quit hurting. There's L5. There's L4. Now see L3, I'm changing the angles up a little bit. You see my arm at more of an angle coming upward as the zygapophyseal joints throughout his lumbar spine are aligned. Drop this out, relax. There you go. Keep breathing for me, Carlos. There you go. Yep. You've been so tight so long, your muscles have adapted to that. Looky there. Exactly even now. Carlos, tell me if this hurts a little less than that first one did. Okay, did that feel easier that time?
Yes.
Good. Your right leg still came up a little short, so you still got some work to do on your pelvis, but we won't get it all done today. See, I'm putting the curve back in your cervical spine from the side view too, adjusting you straight P to A in the Z-axis. Okay, let's turn you on your back now, please, sir. Bring your head all the way up and back over your spine where it's supposed to be. There you go. Slide down this way just a bit. And put both arms straight out to the sides for me. There you go. Good. Okay, you can relax your hands on your tummy, Carlos. Let this leg go like a limp rag for me. There you go. Now you should have felt that from your knee all the way up into your lower back. Mm-hmm. Did you?
Yes.
Okay. Same here. Let this go. There you go. Super. Okay, let's sit you up and sideways and face towards Ricky. There you go. Scoot back this way just a bit. So for all of those of you who are out there listening to this video, if you have seen a chiropractor 17 times and still have zero relief, find another chiropractor. That's what you guys eventually did, right? Because it wasn't working. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, you don't need to see someone 17 times to figure out if they're not getting the job done. He's going to know today how he feels before and after the adjustment. And I'm not going to keep him coming in 3 times a week for a long period of time. We'll see him once or twice and get him stable. And then after that, he can just come in when he feels like it, when he wants a tune-up. Does that work for you? Mm-hmm. Works for most people. These long treatment plans, that's just a money thing most of the time. Let's come over this way. There are certain automobile accident cases and spine injuries that would require that frequency, but not with your condition. Let's lay you on your back now, please, sir. Head up that way. Yes, sir, just like that. Okay, I'm going to be hitting the master reset button on this one. So I'm going to decompress your entire spine from your skull all the way down to your pelvis. You ever had a master reset done before? Well, guess what you got to do? Just breathe and relax. You get the easy job. Now I just wanted to show you all this because I checked his reflexes a while ago, and he doesn't have much of a patellar reflex on either side, so we'll check that after the adjustment and see if that improves any. That's a sign of a pinched nerve out of the lumbosacral area that supplies the patellar tendon. Breathe. Wiggle your left big toe. There you go. Ouch. Yes, sir. Keep breathing. Don't stop breathing. Yeah, that's from the pins. Keep breathing. Looky there. Did you see it move? That was better than before. Yeah. Okay, let me have your neck, Carlos. Just breathe and relax. Wiggle your right ear. There you go. Now, drop your head, wiggle your left ear. Yes, sir. Now, Carlos, you've had other chiropractors adjusting your spine for 17 plus visits. How did this adjustment compare to what you've had previously?
A lot better.
A lot better in what way? Let's sit you up here now. Everything, I like that. Sit you up sideways, there you go. Let's come over here and stand in front of the mirror. Was it a little more aggressive than what you're used to?
Oh, yeah.
Yep. I moved some bones today though, didn't I?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Let's have you close your eyes and bend your head forward and backwards again. Still extension problems there. Back to normal. But look in the mirror now. Your shoulders are level. Got equal spacing down here. We're going to work on getting your head back up over your spine though. So pull both shoulders up. Lift them up and then back simultaneously. Hold those there though. Lift them up and back. Up and back and hold them there. Back here. Spread your feet a little bit further apart so I don't knock you over, Carlos. Now see, your head's forward. That's your biggest issue that we're dealing with. So we're going to bring this head way back. And now look at the wall behind you. You got a ways to go. Keep going. I'm going to adjust your atlas on the x-axis bilaterally so it settles down between the occiput and C2. Relax. Now try that very same thing again. Flex your head forward and backwards. And that should have felt a little smoother to you that time. Mm-hmm. You went backwards a lot further. Did you notice that? Look at his extension now compared to what it was. Carlos, what would you have to share with our crack addicts around the world about your very first experience here at Advanced Chiropractic Relief?
Very satisfied.
Did you get a thorough history and examination today?
Yes. Yes, it was very good.
I haven't been rushing you around doing things, have we? We've been taking our time and finding out what's wrong with you.
Yes.
That's one of the reasons that we do things the way we do them here at Advanced Chiropractic Relief, and the reason my fees are the way they are is because I spend more quality time one-on-one with patients to try to find out what the underlying cause of their problems are. So, you came in and paid our full price for seeing us today. Would you rather pay our full price at $500 on the first visit, or go see that chiropractor 17 times and not do anything?
No, I'd rather pay one time.
Yeah, and get better, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, thank you for sharing your
Thank
experience
you.
with everyone.
Thank you.
This is your Houston chiropractor, Dr. Gregory Johnson, coming to you from Advanced Chiropractic Relief in Houston, Texas, with Carlos this afternoon. We'll see y'all soon.